Welcome to the show, Bows of the Down, presented to you by Dyce Reacts. Yes, we are in Metal Our Heads Studio.
Featuring.
What's that?
Presented by Dyce Reacts, featuring Metal Our Heads React.
Yeah, I ain't gotta say you, brother. We are in your studio. The guys could see you, man. They could see you, man. Yes, we are gonna be checking out some paternity fraud case. Yes, paternity fraud. Yeah, so I know it's just going to be off the chain, just knowing it's paternity fraud. So, we're going to get right into it, folks.
Okay, Miss McKinney,
Yes, Ron.
we're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to press each other's buttons, right?
Correct.
We'll
Okay,
see what she
ready.
does.
Okay, so we took the DNA testing, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've
No
spoken.
way. No.
Lies.
Oh, okay. We spoke for 30 seconds. That doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is gonna go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out, blah, 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 all of that crap.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No. That was not what I said, but
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lie pose.
And you
Austin,
found
Your
all
Honor.
that out in 72 hours?
I did.
Interesting. Okay. So,
you see how aggressive she is about this? This
I'm
is
just excited.
She doesn't need help for her daughter.
Just
This is
come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
This
please.
is clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever. I don't know.
Results, please.
but it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, it's odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this. Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little
Cruel intentions.
interesting.
I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his other son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
And
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check. Because I don't want a
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
Wait, read
We
about,
don't know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I-
Him yet. Bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check. Because I don't want a
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
We
All
don't
right.
know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that I, based
father.
on
No, I had to. That was a good laugh, man.
I love this guy.
That was a good laugh.
First time I ever heard that.
Yeah, I mean, like, what?
Oh my god, man. If he's a father, he wants to appeal. Come on, man. You're the dad, man. Just pay the damn child support. And
No, if he's a dad.
If he's a dad.
Yes.
Yeah, if he is a dad. Yeah, so.
Yeah. I mean, she's really aggressive.
And certain that he's the father.
Yeah. I mean, like, they have been separated for 9 years.
9 years.
How did he get himself involved? How?
Boy,
They look like a bad mix.
I can't even tell you.
Bad mix.
Because I didn't see them as a couple.
At all.
Nope. I didn't see them
Maybe
as
as co-workers, that's about it. A couple? Nah.
I probably went to the grocery store, saw her package fell.
Nah, that guy must be was down on his luck.
He picked it up.
He probably was down on his luck. Yeah, or maybe he wanted to taste a little coffee.
That too.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, curiosity killed the cat. Yeah,
Travel around the world.
yeah, he might have to pay. He might have to cash out on that one, man. You might have to pay. You might have to pay for it.
That's not nice.
We will take it back a bit.
Be appealing exactly.
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment. And I feel like I should be able to file maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support, wouldn't it?
What is that, a restraint?
No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative though, but that's not how any of that works.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All right.
Let's get it over with.
All
Drum
right.
roll.
All right. It looks like baby McKinney, because we can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he can be the father.
What did they say? What?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You laughed at that.
Remember
No,
when
I didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the
louder.
only white person she's been with. Remember,
There is
remember that?
no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
Okay.
It wasn't in a
It's got
legal
writing on
size
it. It's
envelope.
quite sketchy.
So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney, okay? And his
Okay.
uncle can do
What does
all
that have to do
types
with
of
anything?
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute, I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went. And
the
you
test-
said, wait a minute, hold on. You said everything went good, right?
And he did.
And it
what she
did,
said.
and it was fair that day, right?
Yes.
They swabbed her mouth correctly.
The person appeared to be wearing PPE and the person appeared to work, for that service. And the test itself went well, but behind the scenes, Your Honor.
And it
a lot
appears
goes
that
on.
these results are directly from
Get out of here!
place. And he's not the father.
He is the father. Let me tell
There's
you.
always some conspiracy.
Let me tell you why, Your
Let
Honor.
me tell you not. No, he's not.
He's the father.
He's not. So you're gonna you're
lost.
going to argue with DNA testing.
Your Honor, he is the father. 72 hours. He has
He
a tattoo
is not
on
the
his private
father.
parts. He was
He
the only
is
one
not
there. I
the
know.
father. He is not the father.
Show
How
me your
many
tattoo.
times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
That was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo.
excuse me. You know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
Can we
you
do a
are not the
retest?
father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw. Okay, it was him.
And the
Well,
tattoo.
there is a probability of something else, though.
Okay.
You were probably with somebody else too within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried it.
There's no shade, just facts.
It's very possible. It's
So,
very likely.
How is it possible?
Because there were like 6 or 7, 8 hours stretches during that time where I didn't see you or know where you were. I don't know what you were doing. You know what? Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't even remember this other guy. It's possible with the rate you were
Sad,
going
man.
in those days. So I'm willing to grant you that you may not have
Oh,
been lying.
man.
You may
Okay.
not have been lying about thinking that I was the only white guy you were with.
Well, just answer my question. Do you have a tattoo on your private part?
I have a birthmark that kind of looks like a bird. Maybe
No,
that's
it
what you
says
thought.
Mississippi long. Do you have that tattoo?
Okay,
No.
well, you know what? This is what we're
Never
about to
been to
do.
Mississippi.
This is what we're about to do. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I've already said what the results were, which means I'm dismissing this case. You are more than welcome to bring another case. And if his account is true that you don't remember, you can bring another case after that. But the court is here to assist you. So if there are no more questions and nothing further, which it shouldn't be, you all are dismissed.
Hell no, it shouldn't be.
Whatever. You got a tattoo.
Oh, flick out. Man, I don't want to laugh. I'm just feeling sorry for this little girl, man.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it.
Yeah, that's just the only
She's
sad part
caught
about
up in
it.
the mix.
Yeah, Yeah. Wow, man. The goodness, man. She was so certain that he's the father. I myself believe that. You know, he's the father. Gosh, man. Wow. So, it looked like it's a one
night stand.
One night stand.
Yeah, I've had a 1 day stand. Man, it's crazy.
I'm guessing it's a one night stand. Because she spoke about 72 hours. She spent 72 hours, well, 3 days with him and that tattoo.
You never had a 1 day stand?
No, brother.
Like the night the night didn't reach yet, bro.
No, man.
It was all over.
What, premature?
Huh? No. It was wholesome, bro. Yeah, it was wholesome. Like I could swear I had a family, bro, that day. Yeah, it was wholesome. Everything aligned itself. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah. I almost told her I had the kids home.
Yeah. My God, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
you gotta live life. But one thing. Well, again, what men fail to realize, it's not a bad. It's worse to have a child with the wrong individual than it is to get married.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you're married and you don't have kids, you could just divorce and whatever, go on your business. But to have kids or a child with someone that is a poor parent, you there are times you could tell someone is going to be a poor parent before they have a child.
Yeah, they go to strip you.
Can't you tell sometimes? Not always, because sometimes people get,
Now
you
you
have a
could tell.
child, and sometimes it changed their life path.
You could tell. Yeah.
But for the most part, you can tell if someone is going to make a good parent or not. Yeah. And one thing you need to have as a parent, and guys, I'm childless, but one thing I know you need to have as a parent, you gotta have patience.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have patience, or else you just gonna be banging on doors and quarreling every 5 minutes in a house full of kids. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna hide your dishes, off the lights when the night has just arrived, because you want them to go sleep. Get out of the way, move.
Oh my God!
These are the things you're gonna have to start doing.
You spoke like you have kids, man.
I've been there, bro. Not there, but I've seen people that have kids go through certain lengths,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow. Do I want that?
This is what I have to go through.
Do I want that? No, not this. Do I want that? That's the question I'm asking myself. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the great thing, if you have kids and you raise them right, and they have the kids I can't tolerate are disrespectful kids.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a child that's just that's troublesome, that just loves to have fun. Yeah, they can annoy you, but I'd rather that child than a disrespectful child. Every day, all day.
100 times.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That guy should have known better. Next time you wrap up, brother, so you don't get yourself caught up in the mix, because there are some states where if your name is on the certificate, the child certificate, whether or not it comes after the fact, you still gotta pay.
You gotta pay
that child support.
So next time, bag up your groceries.
Yeah. Take it to the store. Take your bottle to the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so this was hella interesting. And honestly, the courtroom looks kind of ghetto. The way that they go back and forth, kind of ghetto, like ratchetness. like it just there's a lot of attitude in the courtroom, smart words, remarks, and those things. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there.
I needed to know. I needed to know the full story. It was kind of like short. It was just too short, man. Yeah, it was just too short.
Yeah, it's just too short because you're accustomed to drama, bro.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, you like drama.
I look at these shows mostly every single day. Yeah, paternity.
Man, that's a scary ordeal. People love to say, like, women love to say that like unconditional love. There's nothing called unconditional love. Women do it on condition. I don't care what anyone tell me. There is a condition. The condition doesn't always have to be money, but there is a condition. You know what I mean? Like no one does anything without expecting something in return. No one. Human beings are some of the sleaziest creatures God ever created.
Don't call it that. That's not nice.
I'm telling you, God himself said he regret he made man. You remember that? So that says a lot. He never even said that for any of the animals. You realize that? When it came to man alone, he said that.
Let's go back to that story. I wanted to mention something. She spent 72 hours with the guy and the tattoo. 72 hours, guys. I don't know if it was just a one night stand or somebody she knew for some time, but only 72 hours.
The guy said it was a bird.
A birthmark.
Yeah, and he says it was look like a bird.
Yeah. So here we come down to 72 hours again. Morning after. 72 hours. Yes.
You going somewhere?
Yeah.
Morning after what?
Yes. So I don't know what was her intention. If she wanted that guy, so she did what she do, to get him, or try to get him, or try to trap him with the child. But if you sleep out with somebody, bro, and you don't feel safe, all you have to do is get 72 hours, get a morning after, So I don't know, man. I don't know. I believe she just tried to trap this guy. There is something that this guy has, and she wants, so she tried to trap him with the child.
Yeah, 72 hours, 24 hours. They need to take it within 24 hours. 72 hours is too much. It's too much risky business in 72 hours. I need to know within 24 hours. Gotta take it.
Yeah, gotta take it in 24 hours.
You gotta take it.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I'm saying it on camera. I know you probably hear I say it a few times already. Women ask me, how is it that I'm childless at 48, right? Doesn't mean I don't want children, but currently I'm childless, right? I told them that whenever apart from me being in a relationship, if I do anything with someone, I need to know their moral standpoint.
Okay.
I don't have reckless
Right.
intercourse with women that do not believe in not carrying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The child would. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, if I know that's something that you don't believe in, termination and stuff like that there, and I don't want to be with you, I don't see a longevity, where I could be in a fruitful relationship, I am not going to be reckless with that person.
Right. Yes. Yes.
You know where I'm coming from?
Well said.
I'm not going to do that.
Well said.
Yeah, so I will more engage with reckless behavior of women that just don't want to be tied up with no child. I'd rather be reckless there if I want to be reckless. So that's why. That's a secret. Yeah. I know you guys are hearing some strange shit, man, on this channel. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, but I'm
Just being real.
Just been real, guys.
Yeah.
Just been real.
Just being real.
Yeah, and
We don't hide anything. We don't hide.
yes. And I really wanted the Metal Our Heads to share a story, but I don't know if he's emotionally put together today to give that kind of story.
No.
Yeah, I know.
No, this is a story. This is a story.
All about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not got twisted upside down.
Yeah. So we'll be getting some stories. We'll be getting some stories. You'll be getting some stories. Sorry. Shortly. Soon. Yeah. So just let them know that you'll have some stories kind of with some random people. Yeah.
I think I should give you that story, man. I think I should give you that story. I don't know if I've told you that story. There's someone, well, it's a someone I know. Let's put it that, someone I know. And he was with this girl. And the girl was with this fella for quite a few years. But the guy was with someone, but she didn't know for a couple of years. Now, when she finally
Burned.
yeah, she didn't know that, but the guy was well off. He was making some good money. I won't say what kind of work he does, but he makes some good money. But they had a mishap, and she got pregnant. And when she told him that, he told her to terminate. So she was confused as to why, because she didn't know that he had anyone. And then he was telling her that he lives with his baby mama. Right? And he said that they're not together, but he has to live there with her because of resources, and he doesn't want to really, you know, break up, like come out from the household, because it'll be like financially burdening for him. So he's there, but as basically that they're not together. That's what he said, right? So he gave her the money to do the termination. She terminated the child, right? He promised her that they have nothing together, and you know, he'll be moving out of the household soon. Now that's something she didn't know, right? So that guy was lying to her all along.
All along, man.
Right? She still stayed with that guy. After that, about a year later, after that, she got pregnant again. The guy told her that he still lives with the baby mother. So terminate the child. For the second time, she did it. That guy, and she still didn't leave him after that. She was still with him. The guy, I think he went overseas on some job fair or something. And that's when she kind of cut it off with him. At that point, when he left the country. Now fast forward, all right? Now fast forward. The friend I'm talking to, the person I'm talking about, right? He was with her after that fact. Now he doesn't want commitment, and he made it known to her from the get-go. You know, his beliefs and all that, right? And you know, women always think they can change a man's mind. So she hung around. But when she realized that some of the way that his ideology, she hit the fact that it's almost like, since he doesn't believe in like marriage, right? That she thinks that he's someone that'll run around on her.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So he told me that one day she came to him and told him that from now on she wants to have intimacy with protection. So he was like, what? She was like, what? So I myself would be offended if I was him.
Yeah.
Because before I even got the chance to tell him that, he told me what I was about to tell him. That's what I want to tell her. How are you so concerned about your health now, when you were with a guy that has a baby mother, lives with his baby mother, right? You in a relationship with him makes you terminate 2 pregnancies. 2. That means you were sleeping with him
just one?
unprotected, right?
All the time.
You have no clue if he's not sleeping with the baby mother. You with me, and you're worried about your health, and you want to sleep with protection? Hell no! He told her, if that have to happen, let's end the relationship.
Yeah.
And I agree with him. Because you cannot be concerned about your health now, right now. What you have to say about that story, man? That was insane when I heard that. The audacity to come and tell him that.
Yeah. Well, I would say back in the days that, well, I don't know, she probably thought she'd be with that guy. So she was having unprotected sex. And women, there's a lot of women who believes that having a child for a man could trap the man.
Yeah.
All right. So now with this new guy that she has, and he says that he doesn't want commitment. He don't want to get married because of his belief. I would say she probably believed that he is running around. Yes. This is where I think that's why she asked him to wear protection, because she just probably believed that he's running around. Yeah. Or she don't want to get pregnant for him, and then he's not going to commit to her. So there's so many different things you could.
I understand what you're saying, but my point is, she's in no position to demand that.
Well,
because it's one thing. It happened the first time because he didn't know he was living with his baby mama.
Yeah.
And if it was something that was not sinister, it had no agenda behind it, he living with his baby mama, he would have let you know that from the get-go.
She probably didn't want to make the same mistake twice.
No, what I'm saying, I'm talking about the guy.
Yeah.
If it's something that was genuine and he was actually staying with the baby mama because of shelter reasons, but they're not together, that was something he would actually mention from the beginning. He wouldn't hide it. Why would you hide something like that when you have nothing going on? You only hide that. You only hide that, right? Unless you're lying.
Yeah, he was lying.
He was lying.
He was lying.
So I would say, okay, fine. You have that happened the first time, and then you get to know that he lives with his baby mama, right? Why are you sleeping with him unprotected? I say you can't sleep with him. Why are you still sleeping with him unprotected? Right? That's the point, eh? I'm not talking about she's sleeping with him, but why he's still doing it without protection? And then the man that you see, a man that you say is a good man, which is the man, I'm talking about. You know his discipline, everything that you want, he has it. He just doesn't want to marry.
Right.
That's the only thing. That's his philosophy, ideology. He doesn't want to get married. And you trying to use that as a justification as to him running around.
Yep.
You got where I come from?
Yep.
That's unfair. She in no position.
I wouldn't say it's my ring light. Okay.
Yeah, your ring light. The one on the right.
Yeah, it's my ring light. So I control that. You understand? Yeah. So I could see now in the previous.
Oh, you're talking about? Oh,
yes.
Guys, I was a little lost there.
Yeah, I didn't want to go.
He said his ring light.
Yes, I didn't want to say that. Yeah. So she could control.
That's her property.
Yes. Yeah. So she could control it. Now, I believe every single woman on the planet wants to get married. They all want to get married at some point in time. You understand? Now, being that he already said that he doesn't want to get married because of her belief, and I've seen different relationships where women want to get married to the spouse, but the spouse doesn't want to get married, so they end up moving. I've seen some cases like that already. You understand? So she don't want to make the mistake with that guy. Okay, for instance, she wants to get married in the future. She has a child for this guy. She has a child for another guy. She has a child for another guy. But she wants to get married. Having a child for this guy there right now, and he's not gonna commit to her. He's not gonna get married to her. You never know. Even eventually, she wants to get married, so she's gonna move. If she wants to get married, then she's gonna move. You understand?
But I clearly understand what you're saying. But a guy that's into a woman and he sees that woman as his future wife.
Right.
Whether he says it or not, right?
Right.
To her.
Right.
There is no way he will allow her to terminate the
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
You know where I'm coming from? Or not just once, twice.
Yeah. So well, that could have been where she had to change.
That's where she had to change up her act.
That's why she had to change up her act. Right.
That's where she was supposed to make the stand. But now she's with a good man. She wants to make that same stand that she didn't do when she was with the guy that she didn't have to do it with. That's my argument. That's my argument. Is that's why I'm saying women love to say that how would I say it? That your past doesn't matter. Right? That her past doesn't matter. Like what you do in the past is the past. And I have a problem with that.
I have a problem with that.
Because so what if you have
I have a problem with that.
So what if you have a sickness from the past?
I have a problem
Huh?
with that.
And you still have the sickness?
Yeah.
I need to know your history.
I have a problem with that.
Look at the most expensive products we have. Or products that work. Right? Why you buy those products? You keep on buying those products time and time and time again. Not because of its history?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So are you telling me history not important? Like, are you crazy?
I have a problem with the past, man. I have a problem.
Because if you were with my granddad, I want to know.
Yeah.
Bruh. Like what the Come on. That's up to you if you're ashamed of your past, but I gotta know.
Yeah. I gotta
know.
This is something we have to speak about. This is something you need to.
Yeah.
You need to speak about. Hey.
Yeah. So you get what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's wrong to ask for what she's asking for, because that's her ring light, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's just backwards. It's almost like one more thing before we exit out of here. You hear women's like there are women out there that wants to be born again virgins. You've heard them.
Yeah.
You have free kids. You could want what you want, but then you get a man that you say that's the right man. He has all the qualities you're looking for, but he has to wait for him to taste that ring light. Right? I'm not saying you can't want what you want, but it's backwards. How can you a man that's willing to marry you, willing to settle down with you, willing to raise the kids and his, he's willing to do all that financially, emotionally. He's the one that you are making wait.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, let's elaborate on that. All right. For instance, you have been lied to. Okay, you said 3 kids, huh? Three different fathers.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 kids, the 3 different fathers. All right. So you've been lied to. Now she decided on it was her fault. You know, she decided when to think too late after the third. No, that's too late. Yeah, so it's her mistake. Number 1, the first guy lied to you or was not true. The second one was the same thing. You should learn from there. Okay? For the third one, not to have a kid for the third one. Alright? She should have learned from there. So that's why there's a saying. There's a saying, now that you're young, don't waste your life away. You understand? I don't know if you've ever heard that.
I haven't heard that saying, but there's a saying, marry before you carry. Yeah, how about that one? How about that? You haven't heard that one? You never heard that one?
Yes. Marry before you carry.
Marry before you carry.
It was her. It's her fault. She made the mistakes. Now she is getting this guy right now. The fourth guy. He come just like the first, second, and the third. because she, in her mind, she believes that he's gonna lie. He's lying. He's gonna lie, just like he's gonna betray her, just like the first free betrayed her. You understand? So this is what it's gonna come down to.
No, because here's the point.
For sure, I'm gonna make you wait for sure.
Because no, listen to that, right? First things first. You're not a virgin anymore, right? You have 1, 2, 3 kids have came out the ring light, right?
I love the term,
Right?
ring light.
The value has gone down, right?
Yes.
The value has gone down. Now, I'm not saying that she shouldn't want him to wait. Fine, that's your body. You know what I'm saying? But it's backwards thinking for a man that she already know now, that willing to marry you, take on your children, support you financially, emotionally, even spiritually, right? Depends on what you believe in, right? And you want him to wait until you get married, right? To experience that virtue, right? But if that's the case, you could have intimacy, just have intimacy with protection. Why would you allow the man that's willing to do everything wait? And those guys before him had to put zero effort into getting something that you now value. It makes no sense. Yes, guys, we're gonna be doing some more collaborations together and looking at different videos and different things on the internet pertaining to
Drama,
relationships,
Yeah.
eternity, what you want to call it, and share our thoughts and opinions, and sometimes have a laugh.
share yours as well. Share yours as well. And whatever you see, whatever you come across, guys, on the internet, please send it in the comment section and let us know your thoughts. All right, on that one.
So I hope none of you guys out there are one of those damned. Until next time, peace out.